And for the people who saying, oh, you shouldn't protest or you shouldn't resist arrest, guess what y'all can go? Guess what y'all can go? You can go to hell. Hola, como tu estás, mi gente? Bienvenido Lucky Bill TV. Kalo K, what's popping? What's going on? Welcome back to Lucky Bill TV. Today we're going to be talking about my unpopular opinions about racism and things pertaining around the toxic norms of racism. You know, the toxic norms. Very much so toxic, okay? And I'm tired of it. So let's get right on into the video, shall we? So I'm eating a little seaweed too. I'm eating a little seaweed. Seaweed good for you. Seaweed good for you. It good for you. And it good. So if y'all see anything in my braces, honey, and my teeth hurt, because I just went to the orthodontist, but don't mind my teeth if you see a little green stuff in my, it's the seaweed. Anyway, let's get right on into the video. So we're going to be talking about the toxic norms in America around racism. Like, it's getting out of hand. Come on now, y'all. Period. I'm very much so tired of it. I know you guys seen the most recent things that's been happening in the media pertaining around racism, like the recent cases of Jacob Blake, George Floyd, you know, things in that nature and stuff like that. Like, us black people, we have to go through a lot of things every day. Like, it's really getting out of hand, especially in America. Like, y'all have to do better. So my first unpopular opinion, or it may be popular, but you know, black people should not be giving away the N-word pass to people who is not of African descent. Because I feel like us black people, we had to fight, you know, our ancestors had to fight back for their word, you know, take it back from the people who oppressed them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like you should be giving away the N-word pass if we can't be getting the white privilege pass. Like, I gladly give you the N-word pass if you give me the white privilege pass, because you know what that means? That means more education for me, more resources. I don't have to worry about getting shot or my brothers and sisters getting shot because of the color of their skin. Like, I can go get a job easily. I don't have to worry about, okay, is my hair deemed professional enough, or like, is my skin color is going to interfere with me getting this job? Like, I would gladly give you the N-word pass if you can give me those, but you can't, because of the society that we live in today. Like, it's really terrible. So don't be giving out the N-word pass if you can't give me your white privilege pass, and that's just on period. And this is another unpopular opinion that, you know, some black people might get mad at me about. But I don't feel like we should be addressing each other as the N-word. I feel like we should be addressing each other as like kings and queens and stuff like that. Something more uplifting. You know, that word does come from a derogatory place, but I get it if you do say it, like, because we took that word back. So you shouldn't be giving nobody the N-word pass. And I feel like we shouldn't use it either, because we are our kings and queens around here. Nothing derogatory, okay? Period. Another unpopular opinion that I believe in is that all mixed people are black. Like, if you have African DNA, I mean, of course you should acknowledge your other side of your race, but I'm just saying, like, in society, honey, you're deemed black. Like, you're still gonna get looked at and prejudged everywhere you go, just like black people, even though you're mixed. If you have some type of African blood inside of you or African DNA, you're black, niece. You're black. You're black. Don't go around, oh, I'm mixed. And sweetie, you just got curly hair. Everybody got, all black people got curly hair. Where you think curly hair came from? I look good. People ask me all the time because, like, come on now, I look good. People ask me all the time, are you mixed? Are you, because you're not seeing like a black, they be like, oh, because your hair, like, or like the way you look, like, or something. They be like, oh, your hair, are you mixed? Are you mixed with something? No, bitch. I'm mixed with black, okay? I'm mixed with black. With African. I got African in my family. That's why I look like this. And that's on period. Period, niece. So I believe all mixed people are black, and you're gonna face all the problems that we do. Another unpopular opinion that I have is that black people cannot be racist. Like, we cannot be racist. Yeah, you heard me. We cannot be racist. I mean, we can be prejudiced, but we can't be racist. Because in order to be racist, you have to have the power to oppress somebody. And us black people never had the power to oppress no country. We didn't oppress no country, but y'all know who did. And I'm not badging the people, because there's some good white people and there's some bad white people. Like, there's some good black people and some bad black people. But I'm just saying, like, historically speaking, we know who oppressed people more in the past. And that's just on period. So I don't believe we cannot be racist, because in order to be racist, you have to have the power to oppress somebody. We can only be prejudiced. We can only judge you by the way you look. We can't oppress you and use our skin color or our race against you. I'm sorry, but that's just it. Black people cannot be racist. We can only be prejudiced. That's it. Oh, this one what bothers me. Like, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but this is just something that's on my mind. Like, it was like somebody in the comments I read, just like, you know, over social media, they was like, you guys protesting, not doing anything. Like, excuse me? You telling me that protesting not doing anything, but if you go back in history, when all our ancestors, the only thing they did was protest, and look at what we are now. If it wasn't for them, we won't even be what we at now. So what you mean? What do you mean? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? You got to be on that stuff. Y'all gotta leave them drugs alone, because you got to be dumb. You really telling me protesting not going to help, but you look at the impact that protesting did in the past, and look where we are now. So protesting not going to do nothing. So you telling me people just getting locked up for nothing. Trust me, they see what's going on in the meeting. So everybody who's protesting, continue to protest, because it's going to make a change. Look how history just repeating itself. But in this time, we're going to make a bigger impact. You get what I'm saying? Period. Period, niece. Period.
But, you know, what about some of the people who say that the riots and the looting are overshadowing the overall message that people are trying to convey?
The white mobs came and rioted in Tulsa and did the same shit. Oh, excuse my language, but I'm just saying, like, what's the difference? The government gave $1,200 to people to survive on in March. What you thought was going to happen? You took summer youth away from the youth. What you thought was going to happen? They need jobs. Feed our babies, and we wouldn't have this problem.
So you think a lot of this is born out of frustration?
Yes, they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And this is what sick and tired looks like. Unfortunately, these are multi-billion-dollar corporations that got insurance. So, no offense, but they'll be all right.
What about some of the mom and pop stores on Fordham Road that are owned by people of color?
Define owned by people of color, because the banks actually run those businesses. That's what I said. So they could be a mom and pop store, but there's probably someone else that is not of their color funding their business.
All right, I got your point loud and clear.
And what saddens me is that, like, it be the people who not of African descent be telling me, or just be in the comments saying, protesting not gonna help anything. Or if somebody gets shot in the street, they'd be like, oh, they should never have resisted. What do you mean? Never resisted? Do you not know the talks that black people have to have with their children or their family, telling them if they resist or like just comply with the police officer so you can just come back home safely, so you won't be another hashtag? Do you guys not understand that? Like, that's not normal. That is a toxic norm. Like, us black people, we prep our youth and tell them, like, okay, obey the police officer, or don't resist arrest, don't do anything that'll make like them mad. That's not normal. It's just ridiculous, and I'm tired of it. Like, we have to prep our youth in order for them to be alive because of the color of their skin. Are you serious? We are tired of it. And y'all talking about some, oh, don't protest on how they burnt everything down. Like, that's the definition of sick and tired, and we tired of being sick and tired. Like, period. I'm going to go on and end this video, but let me let you know something. If you feel hurt about anything I said and you're of another race, you need to go seek help, because I never bashed another race. I never did anything. I'm just personally speaking about the multiple situations that black people have to go through. And if you feel like I was bashing you in the process, that means you need to go seek help, because I didn't. Like I said before, it's some bad people and there's some good people. But we're talking about my people right now. And if you can't support my people, you might as well just go on and unsubscribe or give me a dislike because I don't care. And for the people who saying, oh, you shouldn't protest or you shouldn't resist arrest, guess what y'all can go? Guess what y'all can go? You can go to hell. Bye. Thank you guys for watching Luckyville TV. Until next time, bye.